Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Strong with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Allen on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Secures this at the 17. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start. Brock, last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, to get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's low and bounces short of his man.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll air it out on third. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game. Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field. It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one. Now Herbert again. Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself. Herbert here, third and long. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football. Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
Alert, alert, alert!
Allen now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Well, right side, and Shakir has it. Still going to touch him down after a short pickup. Chargers are going to opt for a 50B third down.
Alert! 319!
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond marker. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds the in route complete. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
What's that?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Nice choice there to send this outside. Gets about 6 yards on the carry.
It's a gain of 7.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Davis up the middle. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get the game's first points here in the second.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That's up and through for the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Pass now to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hampton gets the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He's got it over the middle. And talk about a good game when they needed it. So that's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
21. Set.
Now an inside give to Hampton. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
All set now. First and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Now Herbert to throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Herbert back to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. Small gain down to the 23. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Set. Hey, ram. Flow. Set.
They'll throw third and long. It is caught left side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And the defense escapes. And a nice run going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it. Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Big strike downfield to Coleman. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Get it together. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Again, Allen to the air. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First and 10, Herbert. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. He got second down. So at the 20, here's second and 10. He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And he brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Throwing here just before halftime. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. He beams one deep right side. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Hits him downfield. This is Harris. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Now Allen off the play action. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down, brought in, inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up by 12. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
This one is up and good. And the Bills bump the lead up to 13 points. Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8. 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Aronde Danston the 2nd on that throw. So it's going to be 4th and short. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Allen on third down. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Got his man. Shakir has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Allen gonna throw again. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's gonna be third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is Cook on the handoff. They'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Bills first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Again, it's Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another one for Cook. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Herbert slides to a stop with enough on that play to move those chains. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun give to Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Got some whistles here. Officials calling for a stoppage. Injured player, it appears. And that is their running back, Omarion Hampton. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Herbert from the gun. Is that one winds up incomplete? It brings us to the end of the third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
319!
First down throw for Allen. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down.
Brown it!
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action now with Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Trying it left side with Cook. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Play action now. Allen. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He rolls to his right. He's running with it. Here he goes again. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
In the red zone on first. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His third through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Fast now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Every time they're reaching the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Here's Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First down from the 42.
Chargers, first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chargers.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He's got a man left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw. They could stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Chargers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Herbert back to throw. He finds Johnston. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Brock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. First and 10, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Kappa. Ready.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
5-9, 5, 8, 10.
Now Herbert again. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers getting back to a 19-point deficit. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Strong with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
319.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever use an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
We'll start from the 39.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Running it all right there. We've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Ray Harris, the intended target there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Dorian Williams makes the play. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Dumps it off to his running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. All right, here we go. Second down. They're going to pass it here. Really put everything he's got behind it. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So it's the Bills who